laughing at you.
Oh yeah.
If you're blaming all the problems of the military today on Margret Thatcher, I mean, that's a bit of a reach.
Said that. I said it started. Okay, if you're supposed to be a journalist, are you, or what are you?
You can call me whatever you want, my friend.
Right. Well, listen. I said it started with her. Okay, that's what I said. It started with her.
Well,
but
Colin,
if you read, listen.
Mm-hmm.
If you look into it, you'll find it's factual. Now, we are now. The country is in a $3 trillion debt thanks to the last Conservative government. Okay, our military is depleted we couldn't defend our own country, mate.
Which is why it's surely right to increase defence spending.
To increase, if the money's spent in the right places, yes. Not hundreds of bloody billions on jets carrying nuclear weapons that you will never ever use.
Yeah, but Colin, people like you, I just can't get my head around, because on the one hand you say, yes, OK, we need to increase defence spending, but what do you think defence spending is? Of course it's going to be on things like jets. That is what running a military in the 21st century looks like. Colin, thank you. Colin in Manchester there. Keep your calls coming, please. 0345 60 60 973 is the number. Do you believe these warnings from the government today that the UK must prepare for a wartime scenario on British soil? Are you prepared to make sacrifices for the UK to spend more on defence? They're talking about 5% of GDP. And are you ready for war? 0345 60 60 973 is the number. We'll get to more of your calls in just a moment. First, though, let's get the LBC News with Daryl Jackson.
The Israeli Prime Minister claims Israel has removed the threat of nuclear annihilation after 12 days of conflict with Iran. A ceasefire is now in place. Benjamin Netanyahu has called it a historic victory that will stand for generations. The Prime Minister is set to announce a strengthening of the UK's nuclear deterrent at this week's NATO summit with the purchase of 12 new fighter jets. Downing Street's calling it the biggest strengthening of the UK's nuclear posture in a generation. And London Mayor Sir Sadiq Khan's become the most senior Labour figure to come out against Labour's controversial welfare bill, saying the government must urgently think again. The bill aims to cut benefits spending, but more than 100 Labour backbenchers have signed an amendment which could block it. LBC weather staying hot in the south today, drizzle in Wales and the Midlands a bit later on, and a high of 25 degrees.
This is LBC.
Check your retirement savings are on track with PensionBee's easy-to-use app. Because when your pension is in a good place, you're in a good place. When investing, your capital is at risk.
Feel the thunder of hooves, the tension as they race past, your heart in your chest, that split second of silence before the roar of the finish. That glorious Goodwood feeling. Qatar Goodwood Festival, presented by Visit Qatar, July 29th to August 2nd. Book now.
The Red Cross is here to deliver essentials to people who have lost everything in Ukraine.
We are here to support families enduring the food crisis in Somalia.
We're here to shelter earthquake survivors.